Hello, what's going on? Welcome back to Swirl Gaming Channel. Man, I cannot tell you how glad I am to be back. As many of you know, I was gone for the last 2-ish weeks. Went to England for about 12 days. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you ever get the chance to go, I'm a massive soccer fan, so I got to go see 3 Premier League games over there. I guess you need to call them matches, because they're not games, they're matches, or fixtures, whatever you want to call them. But it was awesome. In the meantime, since my last video, I have many people to thank, and I want to make sure I don't overlook this because it's been quite a ride over the last 2.5 weeks. Even though I haven't been able to upload any content, I need to first stop and say thank you so much to Clash with Ash. Clash with Ash obviously is massive in our community. He partners with Bryn Chong to bring a ton of awesome content, gets the opportunity to go over to Supercell headquarters overseas and provide feedback and so on to the game developers as well. But Clash with Ash actually, and I'll include a little screenshot, Clash with Ash actually featured my channel on one of his videos. So many of you are now my subscribers because of it. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you taking the time to continue to watch my content. I love it. This is so much fun. The game is incredible, as you know. I think it's one of the best games ever created. And you know, here at Swirl Gaming Channel, I'm here for one reason, to educate and entertain on all things gaming. And that just how happens to be on Clash Royale. And it will be for as long as I can think, because this game is amazing. I also want to thank GoHawks. As you can see, I am part of Team Airy, and Team Airy actually is GoHawks clan. A lot of really good dudes inside of this clan. So thank you, Joe. Thank you, GoHawks, for taking the time to allow me to become part of the team, part of the group. But if you want to join, let us know. We love new members, love great players. We're trying to compete at a high level. As you can see, I haven't looked today, but if you look at where we're at locally. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Clans, local. Where are we at? You can see 35th locally. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But that being said, I am not here just to talk about all kinds of things, right? We're a couple minutes in and many of you are going, hey, is this guy ever going to get to content? Yes, I'm getting into content now. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me show you. I'm going to show you a couple things. I want to show you some replays today, and then we're going to jump in perhaps to a live battle. You can see I'm in Challenger 2 right now, but this is the deck that I love. I've fallen in love with this deck. As you know, Graveyard is my favorite card. I think it's an incredible card. I love it. It's so much fun to play. But I think close second, my second favorite card is Tornado. That Tornado does so... It's just so good at all things. You can use it on offense. You can use it on defense. I'm going to show you a couple ways that I've used it in order to get me where I've gotten to. You can see since last video, I've moved up to level 12. But this is the deck I'm playing, 3.6. I'm going Knight. I'm going Electro Wizard. I'm going Graveyard Poison, Tornado, going Baby Dragon, as well as Bowler and Skellies. You can see I've got my Baby Dragon up to level 6, Poison up to level 6, only two level 6 cards that I have at this point, and then I have my level 12 Knight, which is my highest common card as well. But here's what I want to do. I'm going to jump into a couple battles. I'm going to talk you through how I use this deck. I have done really well with this deck. I have about an 80% win rate. I continue to love it. As you can see, if you look at where I'm at, current season, 45-37, that's my highest. Previous season was 42-80. Check it out, y'all. I'm at my highest trophy count ever. I continue to do really well with this deck. As you can see, I did have one loss. This dude really overwhelmed me with that giant Skelly and Knights. But you're going to see a lot of victories otherwise. A few defeats here. Those were in, I played somebody from Reddit, Charlie. It's like a 55100. I don't remember what his trophy count was. Yeah, 5100. So I've played some really good guys with this, but I want to show you a couple battles. I'm going to get in. I'm going to show you how I use this deck, and hopefully I can help you all with it as well. I'm going to start with one of the most popular decks right now that I've seen on the ladder is a Mortar Cycle deck. Woody, the Mortar Mauler from Reddit Alpha, he's made this deck really popular, and you can really climb the ladder quick with this deck, but I want to show you how well this deck that I've been using counters it. I love this deck. So check it out. So I'm playing this dude. I'm pretty sure that's Japanese. And the only reason I know that's Japanese Somebody's actually going to say, hey, dude, Swirl, that's not Japanese. But I think it is, because I just started taking Japanese lessons because we have a foreign exchange student that's going to come live with us next year, and she's from Japan. And so I'm going to learn some Japanese so I can talk to her. All right, so I'm playing Gib Life. You can see automatically through that, he threw the mortar down quickly, as you can see. Automatically, mortar is down. So what you want to do with the mortar down, I've got to distract the mortar. So you can see I put the bowler down immediately. The bowler's going to distract the mortar so he never locks onto the tower. And we're already in good shape. So you can see mortar got no damage done. No harm, no foul, right? Nothing done yet. Nothing done yet. I'm just sitting here. I've got an elixir lead already. Don't want to waste elixir. You can't. He's already cycled back to it again. Guess what, y'all? That's fine. Between the knight and the bowler, you've got two massively tanky units. So again, boom. As soon as I felt like something could happen, I don't want to waste any elixir, so I threw down my skellies as well. So I made sure that that mortar could not lock. Again, I don't know what he has yet, and I'm just being patient. I'm being totally patient. Again, mortar down. What do? Throw your bowler down, throw something that can tank. Totally does not allow him to lock on. So we're just going slow. And at this point, I know I've got tornado coming. I know I've got tornado coming in my rotation. And with tornado, bowler, and your baby dragon, it creates a perfect storm of defense. You're going to see I didn't get to use it there, but during this match, you're going to see me swarm both my baby dragon, my bowler, and a tornado all together. Dude, it's just massive destruction. I freaking love it. Gib Life, wherever you're from, whatever. First opportunity for graveyard. You can see I didn't push it. First opportunity for graveyard. He uses, I had enough to go poison as well. Y'all, first graveyard, I still have the elixir advantage. I knew he was about ready to drop the mortar. Dude, he's got a couple knights coming. Doesn't matter, here it is. Y'all, do you see what's happening right now? This deck does so well against the mortar cycle. One graveyard, now I got massive push coming, right? I've got knight, I've got baby drag, I've got my bowler coming in. He can't do anything. 19 seconds left. He has literally not locked onto my tower yet. I knew it was coming again. I knew it was back in his rotation. Drop the bowler. Bring it on. 10 seconds to go. Here comes a rocket. He hits my bowler with it. Still hasn't hit my tower. Hit my tower with a log right there. And that's game, set, match, y'all. Good game. Well played. Gib Life, which I think is Japanese. We'll find out. Match one. I'm telling you, man, this deck rocks. All right, let me see if I can find a hog cycle deck. Because hog cycle, I lost to that hog cycle. Actually, that was a log bait. That's a very popular deck right now, log bait, inside of grand challenges especially. I'm trying to find ladder play though. Here you go, here's a hog. It's not really a hog cycle. Here we go. So here you go. It's almost the same log bait as well. Playing another one from Black Mesa. All right. You can see I don't love my starting hand. I'm likely going to split Skellies here, if I recall. Yeah, here comes Skellies. Again, you just don't want to waste elixir, so you're willing to do anything at this point. Again, don't waste elixir. Throw the knight at the back, because I knew his Electro Wizard's coming down the right-hand side. And this is just wait and see, right? These are the opening moves to kind of get the match started. Waste about elixir there. Now I know what he's got. Number one thing to do, that. If you've got Tornado, the most important thing that you can do is activate your King Tower as fast as you possibly can. Once your King Tower is activated, it literally, I can't say it automatically wins the game for you, but now that I've activated my King Tower, I will almost always exclusively, unless I've got a great push, I should exclusively use my Tornado to bring everything to the center of my side of the map. Because then all three of my towers, left tower, right tower, King Tower, will all be shooting at the actual unit coming after me. And as a matter of fact, it will kill a Hog Rider just bringing him to the center with a Tornado. So it's a positive elixir trade to do that. I think you'll see that in this match. All right, so log bait. You can see log bait. That didn't get much. That didn't get very far. But I've now seen exactly what he's playing. I now know exactly what he's doing. We're at a virtual stalemate at this point. I've got a couple elixir lead, and I know he's coming back with Hog Rider pretty soon. So here we go. Coming with barrel. I'm going to go ahead and drop. Yep, I went ahead and dropped Electro Wizard and Baby Dragon to go ahead and clean that up. He didn't get any damage on that tower. Coming back with a decent. So check that out. I knew once I got across the bridge with my Electro Wizard, I knew he was going to drop something. So I actually played an offensive tornado because I had a splash damage of my Baby Drag behind my Electro Wizard. And then I automatically brought in whatever he was going to bring. I knew my tornado would bring it in. All right, here comes his. Now, my tornado is out of cycle because I just played it. He went for the other tower. I'm not entirely sure why. I easily had that defended. Again, I'm not entirely sure why I go for this tower, but I do. He brings in Goblin Barrel. I use Tornado again to suck it right into my tower. At this point, I can go either direction. Here comes his Hog Rider again. I'm at 1,600 on both sides. He's at 1,500. He actually has a small lead, and it's all due to me actually focusing a little bit of my elixir on the other side. Here we are. You can see this is a pretty close match, but this is a tough deck. He's going to keep going for the other side. I go ahead again. I just use my tornado to get him off. Should go, yep, Electro Wizard, Baby Dragon, virtually no. He gets one hit, I think. One hit, that's fine. Now it's at this point it's just a matter of I need one good push where I have all of my units that I want together, and he's going to be done. He's going to be done. So he's got that Inferno Tower. That Inferno Tower's been doing some pretty decent work. He's going to bring Hog at some point. I've still got my, good Lord, I can't talk today. Tornado. That's what I've got. I've got a tornado. Got Cottonmouth's what I got, not a tornado. They should have that as a new card, Supercell. Cottonmouth should be your new card. It should just foam all over the place because somebody can't talk. All right, 1320, 1493. Stalemate here. Again, 710. Look at this. Pull him away. Pulled him away. He doesn't have enough to defend. Here goes. Ping, 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 ping. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, that was a pretty close match, though. Actually, what I thought I was going to show you once I actually activated the King Tower, what I thought I was going to show you is how I tornadoed the middle. I didn't on that. That's the right play to do, though. What else would you like to see? I wish I could hear you speaking. What else would you like to see? What do I hear? What do I hear loud and clear? Good old Royal Giant. We know we love Royal Giants. Let's look at this guy. How about we watch this this little Royal Giant action? Finally, the Royal Giant got nerfed. Can't stand the Royal Giant. All right. Brian. Is it Brian? Brian from Sinaloa. Sinaloa. All right. Knight versus Knight. Just starting the match out. Knight. You can see I have exactly what I love at this point. I'll almost always do that. If I get a bowler to the bridge or a knight to the bridge, I'm almost always going to drop a Baby Dragon behind it because if I can pick up some damage right away, I'm going to go for it. You can see here's his Royal Giant. I'm going to go ahead and take them back because I know I don't want those minions to do any damage. I don't know if you've ever faced that, but when your tower locks onto the Royal Giant and those minions come for the tower, they can do massive amounts of damage. So here we are. Bowler took care of him. You can see that first round, I know he's got Royal Giant now, and that first round, he got me all the way down to 1484. So I don't want the bandit to get me to get on my tower. I go ahead and drop knight to go ahead and tank for that. And virtually, I haven't done any damage yet. No damage whatsoever. This deck, you're never out of it with this deck. Even when you're down one tower, you're never out. All right, so he's got Skeleton Army too. That's fine. I'll go ahead and I went ahead and poison because I knew I had knight in there too, and for the value of that, I went for it. Now what it did is left me completely vulnerable to this. So I went ahead and dropped Skellies here, drop Electro Wizard to kill the knight as well. You can see at this point he's got me down, y'all. He's got me down to 530. At this point he's thinking this game is over. Brian or whatever. He's thinking, Swirl, you might have a YouTube channel, but I'm beating you. Which is pretty accurate most of the time because the YouTube channel doesn't mean you're very good, as you know. All right, here we are. Bandit coming back. I got a bowler coming in. Y'all, this deck, gosh, I love this deck. I love this deck. All right, bowler coming back. Here comes his log. He's got me down to 434, but I've got my perfect storm of defense. I've got bowler. I've got tornado. I've got baby dragon. I've got skellies. He had one shot, so he's at 275. Y'all, 275, 2094, but I've got 3 units coming back on this push. He uses minions up high. He goes ahead, he went ahead and dropped bandit. Right now, he's still thinking I'm in good shape, but I've already cycled back to another bowler. I've already cycled back to another baby dragon. He's still going to try to push it. He can't do anything, y'all. Look at this push that's coming. Look at this push that's coming. I'm going to go ahead and play offensive tornado. I'm bringing them all in. I'm bringing them all in. You can see, bring them all in. He brings in bandit. It doesn't matter. I have time to drop. I have time to drop more. I got Electro Wizard coming in. His Royal Giant can't get one hit. Here I am coming with 2 bowlers. Freaking 2 bowlers. That's right. 2 bowlers. Electro Wizard. Graveyard. Tornado. Done. That's right. Well played. Good game. Y'all, I love this deck. Have I said that yet? Man, I love this deck. All right, that's what you. That's what I want to show you. Showed you Hog Rider deck. I showed you a Royal Giant deck to play against. Showed you a Mortar Cycle deck to play against. I love this deck. I'm gonna open this little silver chest. What are we gonna get? Nothing, because there's only 2 in there. Tombstone. Little barb action. Little barb action. Hey, so let me wrap this one up. I'm gonna come back to you with more. But it's so good to be back. Thank you so much for being patient while I return from my my trip overseas. Again, massive thank you to Clash with Ash. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go support him on Patreon. I've also started supporting Hamsh. Hamsh is a wonderful, wonderful content creator. I love his stuff, dude, and he is funny. You got to check him out, too. I have included his link below, as well as Go Hawks. Y'all, if you don't watch any others, watch Hamsh, watch Go Hawks, watch Clash with Ash, and hopefully you watch me, too. Right? So thanks. Keep on clashing on. Thanks for joining Swirl Gaming Channel, where I'm here to educate and entertain you on all things gaming. Peace out.